Well, breaking news coming in from Moga as of now. The family of the victim there is protesting outside the civil hospital. The protesting family members of the victim allege that the police is protecting the accused and pressurizing the victim's father. This is a massive protest that is in fact going on in Moga as of now.
So there is an uproar here at the hospital as the relatives have come here and gathered that the father has been made to sign the autopsy documents under pressure and they want to go and enter. The police is meeting the father inside at the moment. The father is with the senior police officers and apparently has agreed to sign the documents, but then relatives are not willing to it and they are not happy with this entire situation. You can see that there was an uproar at the hospital. There's a total chaos up here with all the relatives have gathered here at the civil hospital while there is the police officers, presence of police officers inside, and they are not allowing these relatives to go inside. There are allegations that these documents have been signed under pressure. The father came out to say that he wants the cremation of the child to be done, but then there's a lot of politicization of the issue. There are a number of political parties which have joined the bandwagon, and as you can see that relatives are wanting to go inside, but they are not being allowed here. There's a lot of emotional scenes out here. The relatives want to go enter inside and speak to the family members, but clearly there is a lot of confusion, utter confusion out here. The relatives, the media also being stopped, is not being allowed inside. With camera person Sudhir Kumar, Atir Khan in Moga, Point Times Today.
Now let me go across to my colleague Atir Khan, who is in fact there in Moga. He got us this report of massive protest by the family at the civil hospital there. Atir, what is the situation right now? We heard that soundbite of the victim's skin, extremely angry, alleging pressure being applied on them by the ruling party and the police.
Just like Ankit said, the situation is quite uncertain, and as you can see behind me, there are hundreds of people who gathered outside the hospital, and the security force has also been, the presence has been increased here because there are allegations by the relatives of the family members that
the victim's father was under pressure to have agreed to carry out the post-mortem and the cremation of the body. They say that he did not take an independent decision. There were several police officers who were present inside the room. The room was locked and everything happened inside. And now at the moment you can see that all the relatives have gathered outside. There are various political parties also, including Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress workers who are outside here. Senior police officers are also present and a solution is not been worked out yet.
Atir, what's the bone of contention? We heard reports that the family has agreed to the post-mortem. Initially, they were saying that they will not agree to the post-mortem till the time the original accused and also Sukhbir Singh Badal, the Deputy Chief Minister of Punjab, who owns this bus, the owners of Orbit Company, are booked. Has there been any headway in that?
You see, the administration is trying very hard to, to convince the family to carry out the post-mortem. The reason being there's tremendous political pressure also. Congress and Aam Aadmi parties have given a call for Bandh in Moga on Monday. So they have been in talks with the family members since late last night. Today, early morning, the entire battery of officers had reached there trying to arrive to, to get some solution. But the bone of contention really being that the family members believe that two of the persons who have been arrested of the four have nothing to do with the case, and a proper investigation be carried out before they agree for a post-mortem. Ankit?
Thank you so much, Atif, for bringing us all those details. Massive protest there in Moga. In fact, my colleague Kamalji Sandhu earlier spoke to MOS Home Kiran Rijiju on the incident and the action that the state government expected to take on this.
The Parliament is in session, but we have a few questions to pose for the MOS Home, Kiran Rijiju. Sir, as far as Moga incident is concerned, obviously serious action being demanded from the state government. The family of the victim is obviously claiming foul play. How do you really see Centre's own role, considering that this is a state subject?
Definitely, as a state subject, I cannot directly comment on what the steps they are taking, but I'm sure if some issues, any issues which is related to women, it is a matter of very great concern, and it's a sensitive matter. I'm sure the state government is taking appropriate action. If anything with regards to this particular issue is not in the satisfactory according to the Home Ministry, then there are steps to remind the state government and ask them.
But Badal's own company is involved. Do you think there is a larger role for a central agency in this particular case, considering that perhaps the police could not be so much fair since the state government is of the Badals?
No, as I said, it is not appropriate for us to comment on any event which is completely at the domain of the state government. But I'm sure the state government is taking action, appropriate action on this regard.